So, welcome to this video, which is going to be different than my other ones. Instead of just vlogs, I'm going to do a little eat this instead of that thing for having an expander. I can't really talk for braces yet because I don't have them, but for a device that's on the roof of your mouth. That's what these foods are for. Devices on the roof of the mouth. So, okay, I'll just get right into it. This is just things that I personally find easier to eat, and like instead of eating this other thing, I eat this, and it's like same experience sort of, except it's just easier to do. Yeah, and also just things that are helpful. So, I'll get right into it. For you people who like cereal, avoid foods like, there goes my bag. Foods like this. Special K, Frosted Flakes, stuff like that. Because these little flakes, even when you don't have anything, you notice they get stuck in the teeth a little bit more. Little flakes are a no-no. So instead of having flaky stuff, Frosted Flakes, Special K, all that stuff, replace it with stuff like this. Now this is just a Fruitful O's by this Cascadia Farms, which honestly they kind of taste like Trix. I feel like foods like Cheerios, Fruit Loops, Trix, I don't know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I don't know, things like that. For some reason, anything basically besides flakes don't get stuck nearly as much. So these are the way to go, just to let you know. So, moving on, I'm just going to go ahead and, that's my bag. It's cool. Anyway, so for those people who like cheddar popcorn, cheddar flavored popcorn, especially that Smart Choice white cheddar popcorn, which is like my life. I was like so distraught when I got my spacers, and I figured I probably shouldn't be having popcorn anymore. It was a sad moment, but things like cheese puffs can kind of sort of give you the cheesy experience you're looking for without all the kernels. So my personal favorite are these. As you can tell, I ate like half the bag. These Simply Cheetos puffs. These are like delicious. But anyway, these are like white cheddar, as you can tell. And like they're not greasy like regular Cheetos because they're like baked and not fried. These are like, oh my god. They're a lot better than, like they satisfy your white cheddar needs. So, and there's puffs, you know, that's the thing. It is hard to chew, so puffier items like cheese puffs are the way to go. Just felt like it. So, anyway, this is peanut butter. No, don't do it. I love peanut butter. It's my life. So, I decided the very first time I got my expander that I probably shouldn't be having original peanut butter, because original peanut butter is really thick, and I'm not kidding, it will get stuck in there, and then you'll have to get those little brushes and get up in there, and then tons of peanut butter will be on it, and it is disgusting. So just, this is a no, but this is a yes. If you do not know what these are Jif Whips. It's like peanut butter except it's whipped, so it's not as thick and oily and creamy. It's just, it's like a whipped consistency. Yeah, so basically it's just, it's not as thick. It does not get stuck as much. This like saves my life, because I mean, protein, I need protein. I do not eat meat, so I find other ways to get protein, and peanut butter has been my way for like ever. And then I love it. I love it with bananas and on peanut butter and jelly. Just peanut butter is my life. So this is just, I'm so glad for this. Okay, moving these aren't comparison items, these are just items that are helpful. This is a Dannon Light and Fit protein shake. And it's really, really awesome because it has 12 grams of protein. Yeah. So if you ever have a time where your teeth are hurting and you can't like eat normal food, or maybe you don't like Cheddar Popcorns and you need protein in another kind of way, obviously nuts are out of the question. Sometimes, I don't know, but some people have said that eating meat is difficult, especially for braces like chewing on things. So, you know, if it's a difficult time in your pain situation, this is the way to go to get your protein without really having to eat something. And I do find that it is a little bit better than having straight up yogurt, because like when I first got it, it was hard for me to get like the thickness and the creaminess of yogurt. So this is like a liquid. It's still thick, but it's not as thick as yogurt, so yeah. Anyway, then these are these, I know it's like a gummy, I know they tell you to avoid all gummies, but I'm telling you, this is Alive Multivitamin Gummies, and what makes these possible is that they are not made with gelatin. As I said, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't have gelatin. Gelatin is like pig stuff. So it's made with fruit pectin instead of gelatin. So that also makes it not as like gonna get stuck in your mouth. So as people who love candy and also want to be healthy, these are the way to go. If you have braces or something, this doesn't really get stuck because it's not like sticky. It's hard to say sticky, it's not sticky. It's just like, I still have to be really careful chewing it, but they're really good, and like they're not really gummy. They're not like, you know, sticky gum get stuck in anything. If you're careful with how you chew it, these work. Also a good way to get your vitamins when you can't eat certain things. So also for like the first few days, the best thing to have, and this is my last item, is tomato soup. Now this is just regular tomato soup, there's no chunks, even though in the picture it looks like there's chunks. In this particular tomato soup there might be tomato chunks, but it's still, like, that's fine to do. For the first couple days this is like a lifesaver to have tomato soup, a liquid soup. I was going to show like a lentil soup or vegetable soup and say instead of this, have this. But that's pretty self-explanatory. Instead of a soup with chunks, have a creamy soup, because creamy soups, chunks won't get stuck. This is like, all this food is to avoid chunks getting stuck. That's what this is all about. No chunks stuck up in there, because who wants that? Because it's gross, and then you're trying to get it out, and then like a chunk will come out, and you're just like, why? What am I doing with my life? This is terrible, this is disgusting, and you feel like, well, what if there's things that I can't get out? What if there's something in there? And then, you know, the orthodontist is looking, is like, yeah, this is like 5 weeks old. I'm joking, that's probably not going to happen, but, you know, sometimes like I said, when I was having peanut butter, I'd brush my teeth, I'd floss, I'd do everything, and then my very last step would be to get that, like, thing to get the stuff out with, like, those little things, and then I'd get up in there, and then there'd still be peanut butter on there, and I'm like, why am I doing this? That's when I went through like a 2 or 3 day period without Jif whips, and I had to have regular peanut butter. Yeah, so whips are a lifesaver. Anyway, I hope this video was, if not like helpful for you, at least it was fun to watch, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, if you have any other like suggestions for things that I could talk about, like, I don't know, whatever, I really don't care, even if it has nothing to do with this, whatever, I'm open to options. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that my camera didn't go completely out of focus and have no idea what to do with its life. So stay tuned for more. I will be updating soon because my appointment is tomorrow, so soon I'll let you know what's going on with this. So yeah, bye! Trying to come up with like a signature move.